Can I explain that SPOLU means together when speaking Czech? That's how we roll with Westlake track and field, track and field, track and field. Can I explain that SPOLU means together when speaking Czech? That's how we roll with Westlake track and field, track and field, track and field.
Let's start out talking about Trey, stomping Robinson's toe, causing blood to spray. If you need to find him, just go find, like, say, Caden does every event that he even may, and screams about being in the wrong lane, showing hurdle skills to his protege and Zane. Cause hurdles are our school's game. That's why Jim Frescas is the coach of the year again. Oh yeah, and we got all the fast freshmen, and for 4 years they'll be removing all doubt. DS for the boys, Danae for the gals. Let them have a lead just to run them all down. And let's pretend like Abby's not obsessed, comparing all fellas to Bastion and Caden. And David took a steeple swim and even made his hair flat. And Kayla's running on a big map.
Can I explain that SPOLU means together when speaking Czech? That's how we roll with Westlake track and field, track and field, track and field. Can I explain that SPOLU means together when speaking Czech? That's how we roll with Westlake track and field, track and field, track and field.
Okay, let's pretend like this never happened, like Clint never threw the discus into the vastness, like we never had to see what Robbie's mustache is, but we're glad that we all learned how to kick like a Bastion. Now, we all know it wasn't all good. Sometimes you have to run when you don't feel good. Like Cheyenne at Region Coach told her to do what she could. She still got second, that's why she's so hood. And she no longer has her own name, because it's her plus Aubrey, or aka Shabri. I'm talking how we filled up the board after all the work and the sweat and the flirt, and Dixon trying hard to get on the 10 board, and Tanner should always be ignored. Adam's timing gets an award, so let's get on the bus and get our Farkle game schooled.
Can I explain that SPOLU means together when speaking Czech? That's how we roll with Westlake track and field, track and field, track and field. Can I explain that SPOLU means together when speaking Czech? That's how we roll with Westlake track and field, track and field, track and field.
And it seems just yesterday success was a dream, but those days are here, it's reality. And it seems just yesterday success was a dream, now success is here. Alright, let's pretend spelling Kiva's name made some kind of sense. Let's pretend all announcers said it no different. This year we had 25 people qualify for state. I guess they just all decided that we don't have to wait to go from good on to great. Josh is Alyssa and some others stepping up right at the end so that our strength won't abate. Sometimes things just get so serious and change all your plans. Pretend we weren't scared of what happened to Krupchek, and he wasn't dehydrated from his great steeplechase. He wasn't Gatorade drinking and shaking like a leaf. He drank his water and he didn't need to have an IV, but he recovered, pushed all his fluids and ran crazy fast times. Let his talent show in the late season. Whoa, he took it on himself, ran 4:49. Thought that the heptathlon it just wasn't for Danae. She just ate running 2 laps, but it turns out even in the 800 shield kick, and we also saw that she runs quite well when she's ticked. Called and ran with 1 chew and a blister cause somebody down in Cedar City stepped on his shoe and he lost it. We all have a hard time explaining to various others our harmonious spirit, cause they just don't get it. They see it and wish it, but they just don't have it. So when they see our shirts, I explain that
SPOLU means together